Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Certipay has created some great payroll reports to help you with your PPP loan forgiveness application. The one we're going to talk about now is our FTE comparison report. Where are you going to find these reports? Well, you will log into your regular page, and on the main screen, scroll all the way to the right under the reporting tab. You will see this under your standard payroll reports. Once you select that, it will populate the alphabetized reports list. Scroll down to where you see Paycheck Protection Loan. You're probably already familiar with the first two that you may have used during the application process. And we've added 3 new ones: the FTE comparison, the payroll costs, and the wage comparison. These reports will help you fill out your PPP loan forgiveness application. So let's take a look at the FTE comparison report. I've selected this, and now we have report options. Under the date range, select manual date entry, and then these dates will be your covered period. So either the 8-week or 24-week covered loan period. Your from date will be the first date of your loan disbursement, unless you're going to use an alternative period that matches your payroll cycle. And then your end date will either be the end of the 8 weeks or the end of the 24 weeks. Under the special gross hours, this will populate the hours that are pulled for this report. Some of you, the larger clients, you might already have ACA FTE hours populated correctly here, but many of you might have to reach out to your payroll coordinator or client services and ask them to set this field up for you. Once you have these fields selected, you will pull your FTE comparison report. And this is what the report looks like. You have 2 separate look-back periods, one from last year, February to June, and one from this year, from the beginning of the year. And within each look-back period, you have 2 formats: the simplified FTE comparison and the regular FTE comparison. So the regular will be all the hours divided by 40 to give you your FTE count. That's full-time employee count. Under the simplified version, it's simply anyone who works 40 or more hours is counted as a 1, and anybody who works less than that on a regular basis will be counted as a 0.5. We've made it very easy for you with a section on the last page of your report that will break down all of these look-back periods and FTE choices. You will end up with 4 choices. Select the one where your quotient is the highest, and then choose all of the items straight across that choice to fill in your PPP Schedule A. So let's take an example. Under choice 2, you see the quotient is 1.42. So we're going to use this to fill in the form. This is the period 1 simplified FTE. So in line 2, you would enter 13.5. In line 5, you would enter 3.5. In line 11, you would enter 12. Line 12 would be 17. And then line 13 is only going to be a 1. If your quotient is anything 1 or higher, then line 13 will be a 1. If your quotient is less than that, so 0.82, point something, if it's less than 1, take a close look at the actual employees. If you made some job offers and people declined to return, or if you had other reasons why your employee count is lower, you may qualify for exceptions to that, and those will add to your employee head count. So that'll be something to pay attention to. So now if we zoom in, you can see all of these answers or all of these totals where you can populate straight onto your Schedule A form. And like I said, pay close attention to having a quotient that's less than 1. If you have a quotient that is 1 or higher, and you know you have not reduced your wages more than 25%, you may qualify to use the EZ form. And under the easy form, you have to be able to say yes to one of these three scenarios. And if we use our FTE count and you know the wages did not get reduced for each employee, then option number 2 would be a yes, and therefore you'd be able to use the easy form. So on the easy form, you can use this report, and you're simply going to add your before employee count and after employee count right in the beginning of this application form, and then use this report as backup. If you are not able to use the easy form, then the regular loan application form also has the same fields. So you're going to have your before and after employee counts at the top, and then that line 13 number will carry over here to line 7 for the FTE reduction quotient, and that will be entered here on your application form. I hope this helps you with the FTE comparison report, and look for the other reports that we have, the wage comparison report and the payroll costs reports. We also have a full PPP webinar so that you can get all of your questions answered. If you need anything else, please reach out to us, to client services, or to your payroll coordinator. We are here for you. And thank you for trusting Certipay with your payroll. We are very happy to be supporting you, and your business is very important to us. Thank you very much.